Yet another video and yet no plush. Though I have talked with them, hopefully I get it soon. So this video will probably be the most boring one so far, but first I gotta show you guys. I got Uzi Tengen this time, which is very fitting because like lunchtime, 12 o'clock, you get the muscle mice. At 1 and 2, I believe it's his wife's. So, with the reporting time, it works well. So, big news! I am going to start university this fall. Yes, you can see that. I mean, obviously, I've been to university for like 2 years, 2.5 years since I first started my first course. And since it's sociology, I want to introduce you guys to my favorite book out of all that I have had during the first sociology course I did. Introduction Japanese Culture, Japanese Popular Culture. And the one I had was like Japanese popular culture represented in anime and manga. And obviously, as you guys have probably been able to tell, I do like anime and manga. I mean, when my dad starts his company, I will be otaku consultant. If you guys want any ideas. So, as you see, I have a few notes. I do want to tell you guys, I have not read all of the chapters that are in this book. I've only read the ones I had for the course because after that I have had at least 2 courses like every semester, every term, which is spring, summer and autumn. Well, first to start off with one. Oh yes, chapter 2. Hello Kitty is not a cat, tracking Japanese cute culture at home and abroad. I don't know how much you guys know about Hello Kitty, but Hello Kitty is not a cat. It is a girl. And yeah, it is okay to be confused. But as you can probably already tell, there is a lot in it. For example, the next note I have is a whole chapter about Hatsume Miku, like the idea with her. Short story if you don't know. People on the internet, someone just made up a character and all the Hatsume Miku you see is just like people choosing to do it because all that was in the beginning was a name and a face. And then we also have Studio Ghibli, media tourism. Fun thing there, that I learned, what will it be? This spring. They actually didn't want to have like plushes and stuff, but with Spirited Away where they had someone from... Yes, I saw a bit of dust. You can't be dusty, you guys, that's awkward. Either way, they had this English dude that had worked with Disney or DreamWorks. He helped them create Spirited Away and all the marketing and stuff. The next point I have is chapter 22 under anime, which is the 4th part of this. Toy Stories, robots and magical girls in anime marketing. This is so interesting. Obviously I still have my notes from the course when I use this, but I remember that magical girls and like... No, not magical girls. shoujo reincarnated girls. That got so popular that girls actually thought they were reincarnated. But speaking of magical girls, obviously you should know about Sailor Moon. It's kind of the norm nowadays. Either way, that was a norm-breaking manga. Because before, all the magical girls, Mahou Shoujo, all of them worked alone. They weren't in a team. That was only for guys, the shonen part. So that's revolutionary in that way. And if you want to read more about it, you got this book with sampling girls' culture and analysis of shoujo manga magazines. I mean, shoujo manga magazines, you know, they came quite late in the game. I don't even remember when, but at least the earliest is the 60s, I think. Because that was the baby boom, and that generation existing changed the whole view of manga. Because first it was for kids, you know, they got inspired by Disney scenes like the early 1900s. And obviously Disney is mostly for kids. You know, it's just the later years we have gotten like Deadpool and stuff. But with the baby boom, the boomers, they got so many, like the population rose so much, that they actually changed so it would be like manga that fit more like teenagers because of the economic winning they would get. I mean, this has also like all of it, so if you're interested in Japan in academic way, I recommend it. Obviously, I'm not sponsored, I'm way too small, but I like it. Because like you have the whole promoting and policing otaku in cool Japan. Because obviously like otaku has been such a degrading thing for so many years. But now it's more like normal. Because I have discussed this with my dad, but today we have come so far that it is a difference between being an otaku and being a gamer, even though originally they were the same thing. Oh yeah, they even have fashion in a whole 3 chapters. Like the cute fashion and well, the clean cut fashion for guys. I mean, I am very interested in fashion, and obviously if you guys are interested in fashion, you know that girls are more on the cute side of the style in Japan, while men are more like clean cut, you know, a bit more work attire stuff. Oh god, the lamp is weirding out again. Either way, why I even talked about this is mostly for my own interest. When I start the sociology program, I do want to have a focus on Japan, since I have read 4 single courses. You know, it's just short courses, 1 term, 1 semester. And I read 4 of them, and so the first one was about anime and manga, and I don't regret it. It was awesome. And if you made it this far, please do consider liking, subscribing, all that stuff that all YouTubers want, because, well, I hope I get at least 1 cent out of this. But no. So, to congratulate you guys that stayed this far, I am going to do a My Hero Academia Pop Edition review. So we start up with Izuku. This is a keyring. By the way, I am so sorry, internet, for the way like My Hero Academia fandom is. Like the majority, I have seen the TikTok cringe compilations. I die every time. I'm so sorry for them. Either way, back to the review. I'm not that impressed by this. Like, it can't stand up even though it has the position to do it. Which is kind of sad, because I know it is part of the weight, but like no matter how I put it, it can't stand up on its own. But I mean, it's cute. Not that Izuku has ever been my favorite out of the My Hero Academia characters. But I do have another keychain. This one is All Might. I don't even know which one is this. Is this the like Silver Age costume? Like, I haven't really thought about it. I'm up to date with the manga, so yeah, this was ages ago in my world. And this is the same, supposed to be able to stand, doesn't. This is, I mean, it's so tiny, like, look at that. And this is my finger. Like, how it's supposed to stand on like 2 millimeters, I don't know. Sure. I have 2 things left from the My Hero Academia pop figure things. Yeah, I show you guys the first one, or the one I like the most. Yes, I got a shrunk All Might. The fun part is, when I got it, I didn't notice this. So I just had him standing like this. And for some reason it worked. Just that if I like push a bit on the bookshelf, he did fall. But yeah. I mean, I tried ordering this one time. It didn't arrive. I'm still upset about the money. But then I order it, and obviously I have it now. Why do I like this? I just like the idea of the skinny might, you know? I always enjoyed the idea of it. It was so interesting when I first watched My Hero Academia. You know how the almighty might became that small guy. But I mean, he has a good heart. And I think I do prefer the small might over the all might. Because he's not as mighty. I just don't like the whole big buff thing. But yeah, then we have the last thing, guys. I really feel like that video with Uno that Markiplier, Bob, and Wade had. You're gonna laugh. I got a jumbo sized All Might. I got this from my dad as an early birthday gift last year. Talk about a mighty All Might. In comparison, and the normal pop figure is actually quite tall because of the hair. So, but I mean, I like it. You know, it really gives that almighty feeling. But, yeah. Why do I have so much All Might? Sometimes you just need All Might in your life, you know? Just someone as a mentor to stand there and be like, you do it. Just do it, man. Look into those eyes. Oh god, he looks so evil like this. Oh. Oh god. No wonder they picked him during the exam. You guys did not understand the mistake I was about to do. I am currently editing the video and I realized I forgot a figure. I forgot Edgelord. I felt so bad. So obviously I am now putting this in because it is my favorite one. I like Dark Shadow, the whole thing. I mean, honestly, it's a Birdman thing. So out of the students, this is definitely like top 5. Though when I got it, I did not enjoy it. So yeah, Sabi is loose inside the head. Oh, I'm loose screw. Either way, I do prefer this. You know, you get like 2-in-1 fish. And there's texture to Dark Shadow, which I was actually surprised over. But other than that, I have to admit it is very simple. A very simple pop figure. Like, it's not a lot of details. I mean, you do get the shorts, in case you want to know. You filthy heathens. But yeah, out of those I have, probably my second favorite. I don't know if I like Skinamite or Mighty All Might the best. Either way, that was this short video. Obviously it was a real bad review of the pop figures, but as usual I can't really say anything. You know, like, it's not a first impression. I've had it for all of them for at least 1 year. I don't know if you guys are lucky or not that I started the sociology course, because if I had started the archaeology course, I would have just picked all the notes that I have about dinosaurs and just read them to you. I mean, it will happen. I won't tell you when, but it will happen in the future. But, yeah. Hopefully I will get my plush soon. I really hope I will. I don't really know what else to say, you know, like... Oh yeah, I have ordered manga that I will not be reviewing, because it's Killing Stalking the first volume, and if you can handle traumatic stuff, it is a really well done story. If you can't handle traumatic stuff but still wanna read it, may God have mercy on your soul. Get a fat nuggets and pray for the best. See ya.